In my book, Light is the New Black, I talk a lot about lightworkers. So I thought I'd take this moment to actually explain what I mean when I'm talking about a lightworker. And maybe you can have a think about if you think that you are one. So to me, a lightworker is anyone who decides to answer the call of spirit versus the call of our ego. It's anyone who wants to be of service and anyone who wants to devote their lives to something bigger. Maybe it's raising the consciousness of the planet, or maybe it's just something as simple as being a bright light in the world. So brightening up a stranger's day. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a healer. You don't have to be a life coach. You don't have to be a writer. You don't have to have any particular job to be a light worker. You can be a light worker in the supermarket aisle. You can be a light worker in the boardroom. You can be a light worker absolutely anywhere, in any situation. So the thing I've found about light workers is that they tend to fit into two categories. The first one I call retro light workers. And retro light workers are the souls that came in knowing that they were here for a reason, and kind of almost like they had made a decision to be of service in this lifetime. Those retro light workers tend to have had that niggling feeling since forever that time's running out, that there's work to do, and almost like there's a rush for them to find what their purpose is. Retro light workers, I find, tend to get stuck in focusing themselves on what is the job that I'm here to do. Am I meant to be a writer? Am I meant to be a chef? Am I meant to be an actor? And feeling like until they find this job, they're not going to be able to fulfill their purpose of being here. If you're one of them, what I want to say to you is that you being a lightworker has nothing to do with the job. Your only job is to follow the things that light you up and devote yourself to losing yourself in doing the things that light you up. When you do that, what will happen is that you'll find yourself in the job that you're here to have. And really, it doesn't matter what that job is, because you can bring the same joy and the same lightness to you being a writer compared to you being a chef and putting love in your food. It's irrelevant. The only thing that's relevant is that what job or what doing lights you up. The second type of light worker are the new light workers who maybe have stumbled across a book or seen someone talk or seen a Facebook post, and it's just awoken something in them where it's like, yeah, I want to be of service. And so it's less about remembering and more about deciding that I want to devote my life to something bigger. So regardless which one you are, it's irrelevant. There is no like better or worse or anything like that. The world needs all of our light. And for all of us, I really want to encourage you guys to, if you have heard that call to devote yourself and your life to something bigger, just go for it. Because I believe that call, that niggle, that yearning that once awoken, it actually can never be pushed aside. And the only way to stop a call is actually to answer it. So if you've heard that call, go for it. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for yourself to feel ready or qualified or whatever it is, whatever excuses you have. If there's fear, one of my favorite quotes is by Stephen Pressfield, who speaks about how the more important a call is to your soul's growth, the more or the higher your resistance will be around it. And so if you have fear, don't worry, face it. That fear could actually be a really good sign that you're faced the right direction. So I just want to say, I want to encourage you guys to answer whatever the call is within you and follow what lights you up, and you will light up the world without even trying.